Hello, my name is Deanna Ford. I'm the festival chair with the Thunder Bay Environmental Film Festival. It's 2017 and it's year number 8 for our festival. We've been around for a while and we're around bringing in films with the help of funders like the Ontario Arts Council and funders like EcoSuperior. And today I am here chatting with Ellen Mortfield, who's the executive director of EcoSuperior, to chat with her about the festival and films that we were bringing in. So thank you so much for chatting with me today. I really appreciate that you've taken the time out to talk to us. And my first question is, why are you supporting the film festival? And I think actually you've supported it every year that we've been doing this, and we really appreciate that. And why? Why do you do that?
Well, what EcoSuperior does is a lot of outreach and trying to get people engaged and involved in environmental issues and in taking action, whether it's in their own home or at school or workplaces. And so finding a different way to get those messages out, and in this case through film, I think is just really important. And to make it entertaining and a nice social thing, I think the whole environmental film outreach that you do is really an important way of getting more people involved that maybe wouldn't be reached through some of the other programming that we do.
Right. And we've actually come together quite a lot. I know over the years many of the program coordinators have come and helped us with post-film discussions, and we may have that again this year with one of our films that's coming up. So that support's been really appreciated. Wondering if, this might be a difficult question given how the breadth and depth of topics you address here at EcoSuperior, but is there a topic maybe that either touches you personally or EcoSuperior, that an environmental one that kind of stands out for yourself or maybe the organization?
Well, I think just the issue of getting people involved and active in doing something, and a lot of the films that you show have that message. You know, I know people worry sometimes that films can be a little depressing, the ones that show, you know, focusing on the problems, but I think most of the films that you show also offer some solutions and some ways that people can get involved. So really, no matter what the issue, to us, that's the important thing, is giving people that message of empowerment and the feeling that they can do something and participate. So
we agree completely on that. That is why we try to pick the films we do, and we try to balance with the challenging ones, the despair ones, and the hope ones. And we've got a little bit of both. Now I know that one of the topics you cover here a lot has to do with plastic, and that's going to be one of the really challenging ones, with seeing what it's doing in our water. And so we'll see some lovely ocean, but we'll see some challenging scenes. We do have some other films, though, that are balancing that with some hope and showing the forest and seeing kind of why we're protecting what we're protecting. So hopefully we'll have that balance.
Yeah, that beautiful scenery on the big screen.
Exactly.
It's inspiring for people. So it's good.
Up close and personal with nature. Right. So for this year's lineup, we've got 11 films that are features, and we've got actually 2 youth films again from our youth project. Just wondering if there's any film in particular that you're kind of maybe intrigued about, hoping to catch.
Definitely, I like the Group of 7 one, just because I love art, and I think it's an amazing idea to focus on the history of that area, and you know that it's so intrinsic to our Canadian nationality, those Group of 7 paintings, and to be able to go into the forest and the lake shore and see where those artists actually received their inspiration. I think that will be a really cool film. I also like the idea of the one by the people, the one that's based on more urban, making our cities stronger and more resilient, because I think that's a real movement that's happening here locally as well. Lots of people concerned with what can we do to make this the kind of city that we really want to live in. Yeah. So I think that'll be an interesting one as well. And of course, as you mentioned, the plastics. It's not just an ocean problem. Plastics are just filling up our Great Lakes as well, and it's a huge issue. So I think that's a very important one for lots of people, hopefully, to come out and see as well.
Great. And just for viewers that may not know, the Painted Land is actually the first film you were referring to. That's on our Saturday evening, followed by a reception and a slideshow, in fact, a short one. And Citizen Jane, that's the one, the urban one, and how to make a city for people right. And not just the concrete buildings, right. But yeah, for sure. And then A Plastic Ocean. So just wondering if there's anything else that you wanted to mention about the work you're doing, or us coming together, or however, whatever, if there's anything else that just before we wrap up that you wanted to share.
I just think it's a nice opportunity to give people some food for thought and to think about, a lot of these films are from all over the world, and it's interesting to make those connections to what's happening locally, and I just really encourage people who come out to the films to follow through and get involved with things that might be happening right here in Thunder Bay and area as well.
Right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me. Appreciate it. And I just want to remind everyone that the festival is running from the April 19th to the 23rd. It's a Wednesday, Thursday evening, Friday evening, all day Saturday, and much of Sunday. We're at the Boralaskan Theatre at Lakehead University. It's super easy to get to, just off Oliver Road, and parking is right beside the building. You can find trailers and more information on our website, ecofilm.ca. That's ecofilm.ca. So hope to see you at the movies. I think we're working on some popcorn. See you at the films. Cheers.